Autism can be very stressful for the child, but it's also very stressful for the parents, right? In research from 2010, parents of children who have autism experience the same level of stress as a combat soldier. So parents need to be diligent about de-stressing. Otherwise, their health will be impacted for the long term. You want to stay healthy for your child. How do you do that? You make sure you de-stress. Hi, I'm Dr. Teresa Lyons. I teach parents the cutting-edge science of autism so that you can make the best decision for your child based on quality information. It's important for parents to develop their own de-stressing routine. And now I resisted this for a while until my stress just went up pretty much to here and I started getting migraines, and then my health wasn't all that good and had to start working in functional medicine. And so I definitely learned the hard way. De-stressing is absolutely necessary. Even though I did some things like meditation, it's so easy for the stress of autism to just keep building and building and building. So I had a really good routine. I would meditate, I would take walks, take hikes, go in nature, make sure to schedule time to hang out with friends. I had a system. And even though I had a system, I still felt like I could somehow de-stress more. I felt like there's more of an unwind that needs to happen every day so that there's not such a buildup. I needed something more. There's all this new technology out there, and I wanted to see how could technology help me relax and recover more. So after some research, I found the Apollo Neuro. That's this right here, Apollo Neuro. Quite simple. You can wear it on your wrist on the inside, so it's nicely curved. You wear it on your wrist, or you wear it on your ankle, and then this way nobody sees it. And I like wearing it on my ankle. On my wrist, I found like I kept bumping into everything. Okay, what is it? It gives a very gentle vibration that is supposed to calm the nervous system. They say to put the intensity of the vibrations to where you don't really feel it that much. Your body feels it, but it's not a distraction. Okay, so what's the science? There have been 7 completed clinical trials, and there's 14 ongoing trials involving 1,700 subjects. That is a decent size for the beginning phase of technology and evaluating technology. Okay, what did they find in all this science? On average, 40% said they felt less stressed. That was an accidental drop. On average, they said they felt less stress and feelings of anxiety. 10% saw faster physical recovery, and up to 19% said they had more deep sleep. That definitely caught my eye because I know how important sleep is, and I definitely wanted to get more sleep, more intense sleep, so that I was recharging more. Up to 25% said they had more focus and concentration, and up to 30 more minutes of sleep per night. That I was like, I don't know how that's possible, but the company says to use the product 3 hours per day, at least 5 times a week. Let me show you my stats. So they have a nice app where you can monitor and see what you're doing. I'll put some screenshots of my stats. So this is today's usage, and you can see I've been using it consistently. I'm using it more than 5 days a week. I'm actually using it every day. See my stats for the last 30 days. And you could see, am I really using this product? Yes, I am. I've used it for 59,471 minutes thus far. And my current streak of using it every day is 135 days. So I've used it consistently and quite a bit. They give you certain badges, but I don't really look at that stuff. I base everything on how I feel. Using it 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, I found that very doable and easy to use. I set up a schedule to have it run automatically. Here, let me run through my schedule. I'll give you an example. Okay, so 6:15 a.m. energy for 30 minutes, 7 a.m. focus, 10 a.m. recover, 11:20 a.m. focus, 4 p.m. recover, 5 p.m. social, that's dinner time. Of course, I want to be social for my daughter. 9:40 p.m. unwind, 10:15 p.m. sleep, and Again, at 1:30 a.m., fall asleep. That's to kind of make sure I stay asleep. And I figure, why not? So that's the schedule that I use based upon what I'm doing throughout the day. I happen to work a lot and I want to enjoy life a lot. So I use that schedule to kind of ebb and flow with me. Okay, benefits. Did I actually see benefits? Yeah, I wouldn't use it for 135 days straight if it was a total waste. I definitely feel a difference in the quality of sleep most nights. I don't have an Apple Watch or Oura Ring or anything like that to track actual stats, but part of me doesn't want to go off the deep end of tracking my bodily metrics. So for now, I'm just going to keep it at the Apollo Neuro because it provides me enough feedback and then I don't obsess about it. So right now, it's a good balance. They do tell you if you've maximized like your focus gain, it says I've maxed out on that. My calm gain, it says I maxed out on that. I really don't have any way to quantify these things except for how I'm feeling. This is not a paid partnership in any way. I bought the Apollo Neuro myself. I tried it out myself. I really like it. I do feel it helps me unwind deeper and recover from those really intense days. And I also feel like it helps me sleep deeper. Not necessarily more. I already have a pretty structured routine for my sleep. So I don't think I can get more sleep, but my sleep is definitely more restorative. And please keep in mind that I have a pretty robust mindfulness routine already, relaxation routine. I've built that into my life. And this was really just to go up to the next level. I'm not sure how much of an impact this would be felt if this is where you started. Like if this was your first step, I'm not sure how that will be. I'm going to continue to use it. I might even buy my daughter one. And if you have any questions about the Apollo Neuro, just pop it in the comments and I'll certainly answer them however best I can. So this is definitely an opt, but for me. If you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel to get the cutting edge scientific information about autism so that you can make the best decision for your child based on quality information.